Hey, Mike Callahan here. Wanted to get some feedback on it. Garrett Matthews and I are going to be hosting a live event, potentially in Louisiana, Shreveport area. But given my traveling schedule and speaking engagements throughout the U.S., really heavy in the next 4 to 5 months, Garrett has actually agreed to possibly fly up to upstate New York. So we want to get some feedback before we announce the official date. But we want to take a look at October 23rd and October 24th. So if this would be something of interest, what we're looking at is doing a live event for 2 days in upstate New York, Rochester, New York. Garrett Matthews, myself, Mike Callahan of the Simple Growth team, October 23rd, October 24th on holiday lighting. What we're going to be doing is diving in for 2 days, about 16 hours worth of content. Garrett and I are basically just going to run a 2-day shop on holiday lights. So all the things you need to know about installing holiday lights, how to set them up, how to bid for profit, how to set up a pricing matrix, how to set all up the scheduling, the billing, the invoicing, the job costing reports, in-service autopilot, all around holiday lights. So what I'm asking is, if this is a viable option for October 23rd and 24th in upstate New York, Rochester, the airport code is ROC, Rochester International Airport. We're going to be hosting an event in basically a boardroom where we're going to have 2 huge 75 or 72-inch monitors in the room. We're going to be live, Garrett and I, just going through probably about 16 hours worth of content. The first day or the second day, we'll take everybody out to dinner. Obviously, the dinner's expense-wise is on everybody who's there, but we're going to be going out, grabbing a couple cocktails, doing dinner, and having a great event as well. So you're looking 2 days of full content from like 9 to 5, 8 to 5 approximately, and it'll be in upstate New York, potentially the 23rd and 24th of October, trying to stay true to my roots and keep that family life work balance. And between Snow Magazine, Service Autopilot, GIE, QDS, and the Lawn and Landscape Technology Conference in Orlando, my traveling schedule has just been bananas here. And my docket is full. Originally, we were going down to Louisiana, but it's just obviously with the family, that's probably not the best option for me. I want to stick true to what I've been preaching, keep that work-life balance. So if this is an option, October 23rd, 24th, Garrett Matthews, Mike Callahan, probably part of the Simple Growth team. We're going to go in and show you how to build out a pricing matrix, production rate-based estimating system for holiday lights, how to install them, and everything else you need to know about holiday lights. And we may have some extra time, so we're going to dive into best workflow, how to use Service Autopilot, what a fully set up Service Autopilot system looks like, and kind of what Simple Growth does. We give automations and build automations for people. Well, there's a good chance we'll be giving away some holiday light automations to upsell holiday lights while you're there. No guarantee, but if you end up showing up, there's a good chance we may be tucking that into your Service Autopilot system. So want to say what's up to Josh, want to say what's up to Marvin, both Simple Growth customers and just absolute rock stars in their own right. So love to see both of you guys up there for the holiday light 2-day event in upstate New York. I know Josh has been up to upstate New York. Got to be a different location, but it's new office for Simple Growth. Get to check out the new digs and where we're rocking it. But there's 2 hotels literally within a 3-minute walking distance, a bunch of hotels, cool spot. And like I said, Garrett and I will probably be going out to dinner and having some drinks either the first or second night, depending on where we're at. So what I'm asking is drop some comments below, whether it's live or recorded version, and let us know if that's an option. We haven't finalized the pricing on it. We're going to make it as cheap as possible just to cover our costs and help out all the businesses in looking to go into holiday lighting or already in holiday lighting, and just basically cover our costs and help out the community before we go into SA6, because we know that obviously most people are going is that's a big expense. We don't want to incur another expense, but obviously we don't want to take a bath on the expenses of it. James, I've been installing for going on 4 years now. Is this something that I would get a lot of? Well, James, if you have a production rate based estimating system, so you can basically go out and either go on a satellite or go to a property and literally have a an on-site estimate for them, be able to measure the linear feet of, say, C9s or number of wreaths or number of strands of garland, and have a pre-templated estimate for leads and clients, and a system that literally loads itself with budgeted time, cost before profit, and profit built in, then this may be something not for you. But if you're looking for a standardized estimating system that can be delegated and you can hand off to people for predictable profits and hold yourself accountable, this may be for you. But like I said, we're not looking to do this to make a profit. We're just literally doing this to help out the SA community or anybody else looking to get into the SA community and do holiday lights. So once again, projected dates 23rd, 24th of October, upstate New York. Airport code is ROC. And Rochester International Airport, not set in stone. By all means, we may end up in Louisiana, but with my travel and work-life balance, we're trying to make this work for obviously my family, my lifestyle balance, and Garrett's been gracious enough to offer to come up to upstate New York. And every time Garrett comes up to town, we have a good time. So if you heard the stories, we'd love to have you join us. So any comments or questions here while we're live, let me know. If not, we're going to be wrapping this up in a minute. But once again, if you're joining this live, we're looking at doing a projected dates of 23rd, 24th, upstate New York, Rochester. 2 days, about 16 hours of Garrett Matthews and myself teaching you how to use Service Autopilot to estimate and create production rate-based estimates for holiday lighting and how to actually install and set up holiday lighting for profits in your business. Garrett's a rock star in his own right, just owns this process and system, and he's been gracious enough to fly up to New York if these dates work for enough people. Room capacity, I'm guessing, is somewhere between 40 and 50 people, and depending on the size, we'll grab a room in the facility that I run the Simple Growth office out of that would be appropriate for the size of people. But either way, we're going to be hanging out for 16 hours, grabbing some dinner one night, some drinks, and having a good time, and we'll go from there. So looking forward to see your comments if we make this event happen in upstate New York. If not, and there's not enough results from it, we'll try to reschedule some other tentative dates to make that work around everybody else's schedule. But right now, this is probably the best balance between Garrett and I in trying to balance my travel schedule with 8 or 9 speaking engagements in the next 5 or 6 months. So also going to be speaking live in Philly, Boston, and Buffalo with Snow Magazine and ASCA Association. Going to be at GIE, going to be at Service Autopilot SA6 doing a live talk, and also going to be at the Lawn and Landscape Technology Conference in Orlando, Florida in February, hopping on a red eye, swinging over to QDS and Savannah, Georgia, hanging out with Martha Woodward and that crew, and also doing another one-day live event the day following QDS. So going to be all over the U.S., potentially some Canadian dates as well for our Canadian counterparts, and going to be a big announcement coming up. We're actually going to have a full-time Simple Growth referral partner / rep in the Canadian provinces right around Ontario. So a lot of workforce grants up in Canada as well. So if you are a Canadian Service Autopilot user looking to buy Service Autopilot in Canada, drop us a PM, because we've got some major opportunities in Canada where you can get upwards of $40,000 of government reimbursement for training and technology, and that fits right into Service Autopilot and Simple Growth Automation. So that's some great stuff. Krista, what's up? Want to say hello. Happy belated birthday. Probably what was 25th, 26th birthday a few days ago, I'm guessing. Appreciate it. What's up to Chris and Andrew King as well. But as we're announcing it right now, we're looking for some comments. If anybody would be interested in tentative dates that we're trying to get October 23rd, 24th for holiday lighting, Garrett Matthews, Mike Callahan of Simple Growth, 16 hours of live one-to-one training with Garrett and myself on holiday lights, how to set up an SA, best practices, workflow, and Krista, pretty close. I'm sorry, it was 26, wasn't it? I didn't want to overshoot that, but absolutely. So drop your comments below. My phone's probably going to run dead in here in a few minutes, but wanted to make this video to follow through on that post we made in SA. We'll repost this in the SA user group as well if you're watching this recorded. But drop your comments here or on the repost. Let us know, does 23rd, 24th of October work? And we're just going to try to bring some value, and it's going to be a break even for Garrett and I. We're really not looking to make any money on it, but we just want to bring some value and show you how to use Service Autopilot and how to estimate and set up for success in holiday lights. So appreciate everybody watching. Everything you guys have done for Simple Growth and myself and the team has been fantastic. Shameless plug, but if you haven't checked it out, we've just released some really cool automations as well on the SA Marketplace. So drop me a PM, I'll get you information on it. But we did an employee automation training system. So basically it runs through 36 videos, fully automated with testing that takes somebody off the street and gets them live and trained in SA in 3 to 5 days. We've also done NPS, the social review. A couple people of you watching, I recognize your names, I won't call you out, but we're in our beta test. And what that does is it surveys your customers, and if they have a net promoter score of 9 or 10, we push them out to social review for reviews. Had some crazy results of a couple like just amazing 5-star reviews across Facebook, Google, and yes, even the 4-letter word Yelp, which was insane. And then basically, if they're non-promoter, so if they're neutral or detractor, we give you the comments, the reviewers, the name, all the information you need to reach out and basically reach out to them to make sure they're not destroying your name on social media, and you can grab them before they cancel. Want to say what's up to Mr. Tutabini as well, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Hope all is well. Looking good. Just wrapping right now to the Service Autopilot community and everybody looking at it. October 23rd, 24th, drop your comments below, live or recorded. Going to have a holiday light, just basically deep dive with Garrett Matthews and Mike Callahan here, Simple Growth, how to set it up, production rate based estimating, how to use an on-site estimate form to take all the linear links of the C9s, your basically your links of Garland, holiday, the reefs, plug it in, and then when you open up the template, it loads your price, your budgeted time, and your cost before profit. And you just literally hit quote, send, email, and hopefully they sign up for you. But had a lot of success with this. Guys like Josh have come down to New York, and we built out custom systems. But this will be the workflow that will revolutionize your business and take your life back from your business. So hopefully, if you want to get out of the grind of estimating, this will take what's in your head, systematize it, and you can leave your business for 30 days and have a predictable system and workflow that works for you, not against you, and gets a buy-in culturally from some great employees that can help you run your business. And as business owners, we all know that we are the bottleneck to our business, sometimes of growth. We want to get in there and just twist with it, but we slow it down. So if we can get what's out of your head in 2 days at a minimal cost, break even for us, we want to help you out and help you get that time back. Spend some time to your kids' baseball or soccer games or maybe the kids' ballets class, whatever that is. Enjoy your life, enjoy what's going on, and don't be a slave to that business. And this is one key way of buying that time back and having predictable systems with profit and systems. So I want to thank Garrett Matthews for spending this time and hopefully flying down to New York, or if we end up somewhere else. That's what it's all about. So drop your comments. Are you cool with the 23rd, 24th of October in upstate New York? If not, let's figure out where else is going to work and fits in Garrett's schedule and my schedule. But ideally, that would be perfect for all of us right before we start putting lights up and we have a system and process for profitability. And obviously, we're going to have some extra time. So we may happen to drop a free automation in there while you're there and go over some process and systems outside of holiday lights to set you up for success and create a fully automated system. If you're going to be at SA6, Service Autopilots Convention in Plano, Texas, the day before, I've still got maybe 4, possibly 5 spots open. If you want, hit me up. It's a $150 deposit, which is refunded if you show up, which I'm assuming you would show up. And so basically it's a free event, but we're going to show you what a fully set up Service Autopilot looks like from front to back. And then the next day or the day after, going to be talking live for 45 minutes at the SA6 convention with Chris Volpe, one of their head trainers. And we're going to dive in and let you know what that roadmap looks like and what workshops you need to jump into to have a fully set up SA system. Carlos Rodriguez, that would be cool in New York. It would be great for 2 days to go over everything about lights. How much would it be? Carlos, we're thinking ballpark right now, depending on Garrett's flight and the hotel. It is going to be, and this is a bit of a range, but we're looking either $497 or $997 for 2 days. But if you don't make that back immediately, I would be shocked. So the low end is going to be about $500. The high end is going to be about basically $1,000, $999 or $997. As soon as we find out if there's enough response, we can lock up hotel rates for the group booking a hotel, and we can also book out the room and Garrett's travel, and I can have an idea where that is. So if the response is big enough, we might be willing to gamble on it if we can get 40, 50 people in the room and go with that lower rate. But we're not looking to make any money. We just want to make sure we cover the travel costs for Garrett, the hotel, and the other expenses that are tied into it. So drop your comments below, and I've got a great Facebook Live coming up tomorrow too that we're going to be posting some information about shortly, but it's going to be noon Eastern, 11 Central, diving in with a special guest that we're going to be announcing shortly for the SA Weekly Talk Show as well. So I'm off to bed. Kids are asleep, and it's been one hell of a day. So we'll see you tomorrow at 11 Central, 12 p.m. Eastern on the Service Autopilot Facebook page, and drop your comments here, live or recorded. I want to see if these dates work for everybody before Garrett and I try to shore up some dates and possibly some after-hour events as well. So, Travis, what's up, brother? A little late to the party, but check out the replay, and hope to see you in New York as well. I know you're crushing and doing great things, so congrats to you, brother, as well. Appreciate everything you do for this ecosystem as well. So drop your comments below, and hopefully we'll see you with Garrett Matthews, Mike Callahan, and part of the Simple Growth team October 23rd, 24th in upstate New York. Holiday lights, production rate based estimating, and how to set up your service autopilot system for success for the holiday light season. And if not, hopefully we see the rest of you at SA6 and the pre-event free with Simple Growth and Mike Callahan.